it's time for the 5th episode of our secret garden. So it's a little anniversary. We hope you will like and subscribe and follow us on this journey, which we are going on to be on for a long time. So we hope you will join us for the journey. In this episode we are going to do my favorite activity. We are going plant and flower shopping. We visit a truly magical place in the Northern Jutland where we usually buy our perennials, and then we'll give you tips on what to look for when you are buying your own perennials and what you should have in mind before you set off. But first off, welcome to this episode of our secret garden. I'll finish my coffee and see you on the other side of the intro. I just finished my coffee, but before we rush off to the car with the trailer and buy a lot of perennials, it can be a good idea to have an approximate estimate of how many square meters you need plants for. You should have an overview of the sunlight and the soil conditions where you intend to plant. It can also be a good idea to do some research beforehand on the type of plant or flower that you like and that you want to buy. This of course is relating to having an overall plan for your garden or the flower bed that you are working on. So think about colors, height and blooming times to create a well-balanced flower bed. Something I personally find challenging is to have flowers that bloom for as many months as possible of the year, not just during 1 or 2 summer months. So it will take a bit of practice, but it's fun to extend the blooming period in your beds. In a later episode we are going to talk about bulbs and tulips and other early flowers that will help extend the flower season of your garden. But that's for later. Now we are going shopping. So here we are in Aalborg. We are ready to go into the shop and buy some boxwood for our boxwood hedges. I think we need 164 boxwood plants, so we'll have a look if they have anything in there. Let's see. So I found some boxwood here, but they are actually quite small, but I think I will take these ones because they are a bit cheaper and we have a lot more of them here, so we can get enough of them. Ooh, a lot of beautiful plants here. Let's focus on the boxwood. At 18, and that's what we need. So that was it for the boxwood plants. We actually got some smaller ones that I wanted to, but that's okay because they'll get more dense if you plant them smaller. So that's also a bit cheaper to plant them, the small ones, but it still set us back around 2,000 Danish crowns. So gardening can be expensive. Now we will go to another garden shop and have a look for other plants, and we will have a little lunch there and something to drink, and we'll plan what plants we will buy in the last garden center that we are going to visit, which is a quite special place, and we'll be sure to show you that. So we have had our lunch and we have been planning what perennials we are going to buy in the next shop we are going to, but we also bought something here and we'll show you out on the trailer. So we did buy a tree here, a cypress, because we love the color and we think it will fit in the yellow flower bed, but we'll see. And we have some small strawberries with yellow flowers, and of course we found the right boxwood in this shop. So, but I already bought the small ones, so I bought just a few for the orange bed to finish that off, and some other plants, and now we are going to shop for perennials. Here we are at Staudemarken in the northern Denmark. Staudemarken actually translates into something like the perennial field, and it's an amazing place and our #1 plant pusher here in Denmark. So have a look down here and see lots of perennials here, and we are going to shop amok, which means shop like crazy. Follow me. So we are shopping orange today and yellow, and we found these ones, Montbretia. For the orange, I think we'll have some of those. Looking absolutely amazing. And we took some of these. It's a Geum, Mango Lassi. And we love Geum. We have some Geums in the garden and they are looking very good. So we hope these will be as good as well. So, but we are not nearly done yet. We'll have to do a lot more shopping. So that was the final haul for today. Now we just need to get it on the trailer and get it home. So we are back now from our shopping trip, and we are just going to unbox all our purchases. So our bank account took a hit, but the garden gets a boost. And you know what? That's always worth it. Because you're worth it. Here you you can see a lot of boxwoods, different perennials in yellow and orange colors, and the cypress. So a lot of stuff to plant. Some yellows here, but they are white, sorry, but they are for the white flower bed. And I'm looking very much forward to planting these boxwood, because making the hedges sort of frame in the flower beds, and you can start to see the shape of the flower bed once you make the hedges. So I'm looking very forward to this. We have some advice for you actually also when you are going to buy your perennials. When you are at the plant center, there are some things that you can do there as well. You should check the root of the plant to make sure they are small, white and healthy looking. That's a very good sign. And here we have an example of how they should look. They should not be brown or black or slimy. Also make sure they are healthy and attractive looking, the plant itself, and have no discolored or withered leaves. So what you do next is you read the label on the plant carefully and see if it fits in with the plants you had before you left. And also another tip is to remember that people who work at the plant center generally do so because they have a passion for flowers and plants, so don't hesitate to ask them for advice if you're unsure about something or you need inspiration. They will be happy to help you, at least almost always. It can be a bit challenging to overcome any shyness, but it will benefit you as you often get many good pieces of advice, and I have tried that also personally. So now you have to make sure that you provide a good soil for the plant. If it's not available in your garden, it can be a great idea to buy some soil and mulch around the newly planted perennials to retain moisture in the soil. A good idea might also be to keep a journal of what you bought and when you bought it, and save any plant labels or take picture of them so you can remember what you purchased and any care instruction that might be on the labels. Lastly, you should have a good amount of patience and help the plants thrive continuously. That was almost it for this episode. We are just left off with our recommendation for you guys. And the recommendation today is going to be a bit different than we used to, because this recommendation is going to be for you to go out there, visit your friend's garden, visit some public gardens or other gardens that you can find in your neighborhood. Sit down on a bench, seek some inspiration and look for things that you can use in your own garden. There are always something that you can use, and there are always a place to get inspiration. So that was it for this episode. We hope to see you in the next episode, where we are going to plant our new perennials and we are going to make an orange and yellow flower bed. See you guys.